Welcome to L5 Star FC. We are back and we are back with an Arsenal preview. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Today I have Salah with me to go over this one, preview it. It is a big game. We need to get this 3 points to set us up for what will be a massive game in midweek. How are you, Salah, and what are your overall thoughts in this game? You anxious or are you fairly confident going into this game that we can keep on that good form?
Um, I don't know how I'm feeling really, to be honest. I think it's 50-50 mix. Like, you know what happens, we're inconsistent and then sometimes we turn up. So like, I don't know, let's see. But in terms of a fight for top four, it's massive. It's because we're 5 points off top four now. And I think if we win this game and like some team in the top four drop points, then we could just go to that 2 points behind them. So like, I think as Klopp said in his press conference, we just need to stop picking up points now because like, was it 9 games left of the season?
Yeah. It's just mad because I feel like every time we have like say a good result or a bad result, or say mostly a good result, then teams will win, and then when we have a bad result, teams will win. So it's one of those where we can always distance our, we're always distancing ourselves, and we're building up so much hope for them to be brought back down. It's just all we want is a bit of consistency going into this last stages of the Premier League. Arsenal doing well. Obviously, I'm they've, they've won 2 of their last 5 games, but they're starting to get better. Odegaard is starting to play well. Aubameyang's starting to pick up a bit of form as well. Do you think that could be a threat for Liverpool that Liverpool will have to cope tomorrow? Do you think their defence will have to be on point against what does look quite a good front four for Arsenal?
Yeah, 100%. It's because Bukayo Saka and Smith Rowe are most likely out for the game tomorrow. So that only leaves Martin Odegaard to start, and he's a great creative player, can create from deep, can create from front, and Phillips has to be up top there. Phillips has to be sharp. He has to get all the runs of Lacazette or Aubameyang if they both play. So I think in terms of Phillips, I think we'll see if he's like up there, because like, I think he hasn't versed like a top team when he's played. If I'm correct, I'm not sure. Maybe Spurs. That's
Yeah.
it. Spurs are on a top team, and then I think it will be tough for Phillips because then if he can play good in this game, it gives him momentum going into the Madrid game on Tuesday. So I think the whole defense has to be sharp because they have good attacking threat, Arsenal.
Yeah, they have a good attacking threat, has to be said. But like I said, Jota's starting to pick up a bit of form. He did score for Portugal. This is a game where we haven't been well. We haven't played well at the Emirates, but our away form seems to suggest that we're playing better away from home than we are at home. So really, this could be a good game. A lot of people are predicting a draw. Can you see Liverpool winning here, or is it one of those games where do you think it could offer a hurdle which Liverpool can't jump?
Of course, I think if everyone's up for the game, including Mane if he plays, if everyone's up for it, then I think you have a real chance of winning this game because we know Arsenal will have that 5-10 minutes where they're very, very sloppy. Like,
Yeah.
when they have that period, we just need to attack, like do a heavy metal football from 17-18 and just hope for the best. But I think we do have a chance of winning the game, and Arsenal do as well.
Yeah, it's a massive game, I feel, and it's a game where we have to get our hopes back. Now, I've been quite tight-lipped on the top four. I feel like at the moment, I think we should be focusing on top six. But like you said, and you previously alluded to, if we have a good week and the teams have a poor week, then we could catch ourselves 2 or 3 points away from that fourth position with 8 games to go, which is you bank on the fact that Liverpool could get top four, but obviously we need to beat what's in front of us. Arsenal are a big proposition. They can get got at. I feel like they play a risky style, has been caught out. I think that they did make a few errors against Burnley with trying to play out from the back, and it didn't really work. So I feel like they've got to be on their A game, Liverpool, and really close them down and really make it hard for the likes of Xhaka, Pepe, the fullbacks, and but this international break could help Liverpool, but it could also be difficult for the likes of the back four, as Trent hasn't played international football. He hasn't played football for 3 weeks. Competitive football. Same with Nat Phillips, but Ozan Kabak and Robertson both went on international duty. Did fairly well. Do you feel that the lack of games for a lot of these Liverpool players could help them in a way that it could reboost them confidence-wise, energy-wise, or do you think this could be a game which that they could get picked off, lack of match sharpness? What are your thoughts on the overall idea of Gareth Southgate obviously dropping Trent, and do you think that will play a part in the way that Trent plays? Do you think he'd be sloppy? Do you think he'd be fresh, energised? What do you think?
In regards to that, I think Southgate not picking Trent is a bit sweet, really, because the bit part is that you feel for the lad is because he wants to go and prove himself for England so he can go to the Euros and be the constant star. But like, the sweet thing is that the last time a Liverpool player, I think, went on international break, they had a season-ending injury. It's not just me being traumatic about the situation, but this season, I think now towards the end of the season, it's good that none of our players have come back from the international break injured, as Klopp alluded to in his press conference. And in regards to match fitness, maybe a little bit scared, because I think they had some training sessions before the lads that didn't go on an international break. But I think, like, in regards to Phillips and Kabak, Phillips and Trent, I think they had a training session today, if I'm not wrong, and then they had training sessions like a few other times as well. So I think, I don't know, we'll just have to wait and see. They just have to be up for it tomorrow.
Yeah, for me, I'm expecting Liverpool to be sloppy. Well, not really, really sloppy, but I expect the rhythm to be slightly off tomorrow. But I expect Liverpool to put up a fight against Arsenal, and I feel like the rhythm will start to come back over this week. As obviously it takes time to obviously get that rhythm back. We've always seen that we've struggled a little bit coming back from international breaks in the past, but I feel like on the Trent stuff, I feel like look, it's harsh on the boy to come out in the media the way he did. I feel like that wasn't his job, but look, I think this will help Trent in the sense that he'll have fire in his belly, because let's be honest, he has one high on the Euros, and I feel like he'll want to prove himself over these next few months to try and cement that spot. What style do you think? Do you think Klopp will start Jota, or do you think he'll start Firmino? There's obviously been a lot of talk. For me, I think he should start Jota. I feel like Firmino, obviously, he's in contention for this match after coming back from a knee injury. But the likes of Jota, I think he's had 19 goals in 17 club and country starts. He's on fire at the minute. For me, he's undroppable, but it's just Klopp's decision making. He has been stubborn with his decision making in the past. Do you think he'll try and start all four? Do you think he'll rest Firmino, try and bring him on for 30 minutes? Or what are your thoughts on the positions up in that offensive department in the field?
I think start all four, in my opinion. He did it once against City, and it was not too bad, to be honest. So I think Firmino always just likes to turn up against Arsenal. He has amazing stats against Arsenal at Anfield and at the Emirates. So I think that speaks for itself, but it'd be really, really unfair to drop Diogo Jota for this game, because the form he's just been showing, even after coming back from a 2-month injury, is fantastic. It's basically, he was bagging goals, got injured, came back, and started where he left off from. So I think start all four in 4-4-2 or 4-2-3-1, similar to the way he played against City. Because that City game at the Etihad, we didn't play that bad when he played the front four up top. So I think...
Yeah, he went all guns blazing, didn't he, that first half, and I think, and then they had the dominant in the second half. So yeah, it could be something you see.
I want him to do it, but I don't think he will. I think
I agree.
He'll play Mane or Salah. Is just that strike option. Does he rush back Firmino from injury, or does he start in from Diogo Jota? I don't know. Let's see.
Yeah, let's see. I mean, I feel like Jota's form is unstoppable, and you have to play him. But at the end of the day, he does, like Firmino, he does have amazing stats against Arsenal, home and away, like you said. So it'll be interesting to see. what he picks. One of your midfield three for this one. Do you think, or actually, do you think Mane will start this game? You did allude to the four up top. Do you think he'll start? I guess you think he'll start, yeah.
I don't think you'll play the four attackers. I think Mane will start. I think let's go from goalkeeper. I think Alisson will start. I think Trent will start. I think Phillips Kabak will start. I think Robertson will start. And the midfield three would be Fabinho, Thiago, and Wijnaldum. I think maybe drop Thiago for Curtis. Some people would say that, but I think Curtis is better for him to relax this game after what happened in midweek. So I think I'll start Thiago. I think he plays against teams that press really hard, and he just ping a ball in behind space. And then front three prediction would be Salah, Firmino, Mane, but I prefer Jota in that striker position.
Yeah, interesting starting 11. Well, I'm going to go Alisson in goal in that back four. I was going to start Tsimikas for this game personally because I feel like Robertson's played a lot of football. Does look quite slightly tired, but with Robert, you're always going to see that 110% from him in games where he'll just try and run the whole pitch. And he has missed very few minutes in the Premier League since his debut in 2017. But I feel like he'll start this game. The likes of Nat Phillips and Kabak will come in. I've heard a lot of Ben Davies talk, and whether he comes in for this game, I don't think you put him in this game with the likes of Aubameyang and Lacazette lurking around.
He's staying in the basement until the transfer window and sold for profit.
Exactly. I think he was bought with a body, to be fair, for that Kabak deal.
I don't even think he was Klopp's choice. I think FSG just said to get a backup option and they just went for Davies. I don't know. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm not too sure either. I'm not too sure about him, but I don't think he'll start this game. I think Trent will come back in. I think the midfield three, now this is an interesting one from my point of view. I think Milner will start. I think Keita and Fabinho in the sixth. Now,
I forgot about Keita.
I think Keita will come in personally because I feel like Arsenal, although they play out from the back, I feel like they can frustrate you in the sense that they sit quite deep. They have the likes of a very rigid back three. On occasions, they have played that back three, and they have frustrated us in the past. Now, the reason why I feel like Keita can unlock these defenses, and why not play him when he's going to get injured at some point? Just play him while he's fit. I think you rest Gini. I feel like Gini, the game against Real Madrid is perfect in the way that Gini. Because I think that game will be won in midfield. I think Gini is can dominate on midfield.
That we need to. I think I'm a change my midfield as well. I'm gonna go Keita because we need the midfield to be up there on Tuesday.
Exactly.
So I'd rather. Is it Tuesday or Wednesday?
Tuesday, I believe.
Yeah. So I would rather have I'd have Wijnaldum and Thiago rest than bringing Keita.
Yeah, that's exactly the same with me. I'd rest Thiago. I feel like he's more likely to perform in the European games, and that's the same with Gini Wijnaldum. I think Keita will come in, Fabinho. I was going to say Curtis Jones, but with that incident in the week, I would not be surprised to see if Klopp does drop in based on that aspect. But, we could see him. But I think Milner will come in, and then that front three, I think Jota will start. And Coutinho's come back from such a tricky injury. I feel like he'll come on for 30 minutes. I can't see him playing that full 90. So I feel he'll come on Salah and that Mane to go on the wings. What are your score predictions to this one, Salah?
I'm gonna go. To be honest, ever since I haven't given a score prediction, we've won or draw. So I don't want to give a score prediction, to be honest.
Yeah, that's fair enough. My score prediction is, I don't know why, but I'm calling out for a draw. However, I think if any team does win, I can't see Arsenal winning this one. I think Liverpool will win if a team has to win the game. But something's telling me a draw. I'm saying 2-2. But if Liverpool win, I'm saying 2-1 Liverpool. That's my draw. Leave your score predictions down in the comments down below. Let's get this video up to 2 likes. Please hit that subscribe button, turn the post notifications on if you want Liverpool content.